Okay, I'm back, and I have to just do these. You can see I've now gotten 7 Eternities, which means I start all the Infinity challenges completed, and this is gonna help a ton. So yeah, this is gonna really help me, and I should be progressing a lot faster now. Wait until I get like 9 Eternities, and what this is gonna do, it's gonna auto buy max galaxies. That's gonna be amazing. You can see, just look at the Eternity Challenge 7. It's so, or not Eternity, Infinity, nah, Eternity Milestone 7. I'm so used to the main game where like everything is measured in what Eternity Challenge you're doing, and Eternity challenges will come later. And I can already Eternity again. It's my 8th Eternity, so I'm getting there. I'll get there. Just takes a while. Don't worry. This is it's part of the game you have to deal with. The early Eternities. Yeah, all the Infinity challenges are complete. I'm not sure why. Oh, I know why. This helps so much. And I should be getting all the way to like Eternity. Next Infinity. Yeah, there it is. And that's the 9th Eternity. So this is gonna. So I'm gonna change auto buyers a little bit. So what this is gonna do? Oh yeah, I need to dimension boost. Buy max galaxies every X seconds. This is I'll set this to 0.2 seconds. This just works best. And it buys max. It doesn't just buy one. It buys as many as possible. Dude, like basically be based on your 8th dimensions, which helps predictably a ton. Also, I've got one that auto buys all these. That helps. And also, I'll show you another thing that it's done that can be really useful. And this is going back to auto buyers. Big crunch auto buyer. It can be amount, but it can also be time or x multiplied by last crunch. So, like if it's 10 to the power of 10, and your last crunch is at 10 to the power of 110, let's say, the next one will happen at 10 to the power of 120, and then the next one will happen at 10 to the power of 130, and we just keep going. And that can be really useful. Well, things are becoming faster now, like just because of like the max galaxies and all that. So we can already become eternal, or which is basically eternity game. And you can also do another thing with the auto buyers. This is my 10th eternity, and this is going to become so useful. What it's going to do, it's going to auto buyers. It can buy max dimension boosts, and this will be set to 0.1 seconds. And that's just going to be, it helps so much. And at this point, this is the 11th eternity, I can start unlocking auto buyers for the infinity dimensions. And as you could predict, that's going to help so much. And you can see there's actually more milestones. And they get, so like these unlock the infinity dimension auto buyers. These will make you'll keep your breaking infinity upgrades on eternity. You'll automatically unlock infinity dimensions, and we just there's so many little things. And the last one is unlock auto buyer for eternities. Right now I have to deal with buying all these manually. It's not that bad. Versus the infinity dimension auto buying is It's really not too bad. Because now we can actually turn this auto, and that basically means it's just gonna buy max of the first infinity dimension, which is just genius. And this is gonna speed things up a ton. I keep saying this, but each milestone really, really helps. There we go. Because now we can have the second infinity dimension, turned on, and it'll just keep going for the next 8 eternities until we get to the 8th infinity dimension. It just takes a little while. It'll get better and better each time. The 3rd infinity dimension on, and that's gonna basically make it so I can do even more things. Also, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn this auto buyer to x times last crunch. I'm gonna turn it to E150. Or 1E150 times last crunch. So that's gonna make it so it's gonna it's gonna big crunch at basically it's gonna be a lot smarter basically. I already told you what it's gonna actually do. And I'm so powerful right now. I don't even need Replicantes. Later on I will. It's now actually auto crunching, and I can turn this on. And there's another achievement. When I was going for last episode, ludicrous speed, big crunch for 10 to the power of 200 infinity points in 2 seconds or less. And we can keep doing eternities. I think this is the 15th eternity, which means I now have the 5th infinity dimension auto buyer unlocked. And it just keeps going like this. This episode may be a long one, but that's okay. Just a lot of gameplay of the infinity of this section of the game, the eternity milestones. And there's the 30-second eternity achievements. It's gonna make eternities be even quicker because I start out with a lot of eternity points. I mean, not eternity points, infinity points each eternity. And we can actually, if you go to the statistics, we can actually see how long each of the eternities take. So they're being quicker and quicker. And yeah, currently it's just eternity milestones to go for. That's what to go for in the beginning. But later on, it's gonna be different. It's the 7th infinity dimension Albert. There's another eternity. So now you can see the thing I'm doing most is buying all these breaking infinity upgrades. Almost everything else is being done for me, and now here's the 8th infinity dimension auto buyer unlocked. So, but of course, all the eternity milestones do everything for you. Because guess what's gonna happen next eternity? I think I've already told this, but you keep breaking infinity upgrades on eternity, which is gonna speed things up a ton. Again, I keep saying this, but now look how fast they are because I don't have to do the do most of the work. It's auto buyers are doing most of it for me. And now you can see what I'm doing most is getting this. Doing the unlock a new dimension with like clicking to unlock the infinity dimensions. But guess what? You automatically unlock infinity dimensions upon reaching them. I think, I'm not sure how many, you just look at statistics of eternity, 24 times. So next eternity, there we go. Now it's going to do it for me, and I can start focusing on other things. All I have to do is just do that. This is going to also help multiply infinity dimensions. I can also go to time studies a little more because I have more antimatter, more infinity points. And some of these right now I'll show you what the respecking is. I'll do this, and then this one is extremely useful. This one right here, because it's basically going to allow me to get a lot more antimatter galaxies, which is extremely powerful. I can get this one, which lets me gain a lot more infinity points, and this one, which lets me gain a lot more eternity points, and I can just keep getting time studies. And look at this, 800 eternity points, which will allow me to get more time dimensions. There's the third time dimension. This is how fast it becomes. This is the power of the eternity milestones. And I've had now this start with all normal dimensions available for purchase. So like normally you only start with the first dimension available to purchase. But then you can start now you can purchase all. So that helps. Also, I'll unlock Replicantes here. I also have an auto buyer for this. So basically allow me to get more replicated galaxies. So yeah, that's gonna help. There's also gonna be, well, eternities for milestones for unlocking, like for upgrading the Replicanti stuff, which is gonna really help. And I can now get the fourth time dimension, which is gonna be the last one in a long time. I mean, I can go down the time study tree. I'll show you. There they are. I have not gotten there in the main game. I've only gotten about I've gotten to all these and have penetrated into some of these, but haven't really gotten there. So I have more time theorems, and I can now start doing some more things. And actually, the sacrifice, it reminds me, I don't think I'm sacrificing at all, because of the auto buyer that's not doing anything. So I'll turn this to 100, and now it should be going even faster. It's only taking a few seconds now. Yeah, my fastest eternity is only 2.7 seconds. It's crazy. Also, I can buy time theorems with eternity points. That's gonna speed up things even more. And at this point, I'm not exactly sure what to do. I'm just gonna get these two, which is gonna help a little bit. And I'll get maybe I'll just start with the normal dimensions. So it's gonna make it even more powerful. Like it's just crazy. It gets more and more powerful, and I can even get these eternity point multipliers that give me 5 times as much eternity points. And again, this is much faster than in the main game. Also, I'm not sure why it starts 0, 1.0 like that. Must be some sort of bug. So you can see how much 63 eternities. I can start auto buying some of the Replicanti stuff, which is gonna make things even faster. Also, I'm actually gonna go for an achievement this next eternity. I just need to. Where is it? It's auto buyers, turn this off temporarily, and just where Conti, just crunch. Actually, I think I need to go eternal one more time and just manually. I just need to find. I need to get. That didn't do it. I need to get exactly 9 Replicanti, and that gives me an achievement. It's not giving me anything. It should be giving me stuff. I'll start improving the chance. There we go. There's the achievement. It's for getting exactly 9 Replicanti. Like doing eternity with exactly 9 Replicanti. It's a weird achievement, but it works. I need to get all the achievements. And it's not like the normal achievements, like the secret achievements are like they're hard, and I don't want to get any spoilers or anything. So yeah, but like the normal achievements, just you can do them if you've progressed enough. So now it's just a matter of getting 100 Eternities at this point, so I can get the auto buyer for Eternities. I can also go on the time study tree. I can get another time theorem, which allows me to get this. It's not a very strong multiplier, but every little bit counts. So 85. Probably press M to make it go a little faster. Like maybe like challenge times can be improved eventually. Where are they? Challenge times. It's under statistics. Yeah, like here. Like these can be improved, and that could help. This seems good, but I think I need to lower it to get another. But I eventually need to get this achievement. So here we are. 96 Eternities. 97. 98. 99. 100. And I got another achievement, and this is this achievement. Yeah, all the Eternity milestones, basically. And where are they? There they are. So, yeah. And I get an auto buyer for it. The last auto buyer. And this is, where is it? Where is, oh, where, this is different. In the normal game, it's like here. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.